We bring you the latest updates from the Pna Newsroom. A magnitude 5.3 quake rocked several parts of Luzon at around 1:05 p.m. today. The Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology, or PHIVOLC, said the earthquake was traced at Pna Island in Vinzon's Camarines Norte with a depth of 1 kilometer. The quake was felt at intensity 2 in Quezon City and intensity 1 in Pasay City. Aftershocks are expected. Instrumental intensities were also recorded in parts of Quezon Province, Camarines Sur, Albay, Aurora, Batangas, Bulacan, Cavite, Nueva Ecija, Oriental Mindoro, Pampanga, Pangasinan, Rizal Province, Northern Samar, and the rest of Metro Manila. Government offices temporarily suspended work due to the tremor. Meanwhile, the National Grid Corporation of the Philippines reported no power interruption or damaged transmission facilities in the Luzon grid. The Philippine National Railways also temporarily suspended all of its trips this afternoon following the earthquake. Pag-asa is monitoring a brewing storm off Mindanao that is expected to enter the Philippine Area of Responsibility, or PAR. The low-pressure area was spotted 1,520 kilometers east-southeast of Mindanao as of 8 a.m. The LPA is moving northwestward and will likely enter the country tonight or early Thursday morning. Once it develops into a tropical depression, it will be called Rosal. The weather disturbance could also intensify into a tropical storm before making landfall over Samar Island on Friday, December 9. Pag-asa said flooding and landslides are expected in Mindanao, Visayas, and southern Luzon. More government financial institutions are expected to provide funds for the housing program of President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. Last week, the Home Development Mutual Fund, or Pag-ibig Fund, approved the allocation of 250 billion pesos to the administration's Pambansang Pabahay para sa Pilipino program. In an interview, Housing Undersecretary Abilino Tolentino said he is hopeful that other financial institutions will follow, such as Government Service Insurance System, Social Security System, Land Bank of the Philippines, and Development Bank of the Philippines. He said the assured funding from Pag-ibig is a big boost to address the 6.5 million housing backlog.
Noong nakaraang linggo, ang Home Development Mutual Fund, o mas kilala sa pangalang Pag-ibig Fund, ay nag-allocate po ng 250 billion pesos na magagamit po bilang developmental loan at ma-access ng ating mga developer, contractors, LGUs o joint ventures na mag-enroll po sa programang Pambansang Pabahay para sa Pilipino program. Napaka-importante po nitong window po nito dahil ito po ang mag-kickstart ng ating construction patungo po sa pag-achieve ng ating target na magkaroon po tayo ng 1 million housing units per year o 6 million housing units by 2028 upang masigurado na ma-meet na po natin ito pong housing need na tumatayo po sa 6.5 million housing units by end of 2022. Tuloy po ang pag-uusap namin with other GFIs, namely the GSIS, SSS, Land Bank of the Philippines at saka Development Bank of the Philippines para sila din po ay mag-allocate or mag-earmark ng kanilang investable funds pagsuporta po dito sa ating Pambansang Pabahay para sa Pilipino program.
The Department of Social Welfare and Development, or DSWD, held a nationwide simultaneous payout activity for its Cash for Work program for persons with disabilities. About 264,186 persons with disabilities around the country received assistance from the CFW program. The activity, called Buhaynihan or Buhay at Bayanihan para sa Mamamayan Cash for Work for persons with disabilities. The program, which will run for 6 to 10 days, aims to distribute cash support to beneficiaries in exchange for their rendered community work. They will be compensated based on the corresponding daily wage of their region. In case the beneficiary cannot perform the assigned job, a member of their family can substitute for them. The payout was held in various regions across the country. Social Welfare Secretary Erwin Tulfo led the launching of the Cash for Work program activity in Pililla, Rizal. He said the department aims to create more transformative solutions to empower persons with disabilities in the community. And that is the latest and the biggest stories from the PNA Newsroom. For more news content, visit our webpage or head onto the Philippine News Agency's Facebook and Twitter accounts. We are also shown on the social media pages of the Office of the Press Secretary and on Radio Pilipinas RP1. Stay tuned for more news updates. I am William Theo. We tell stories that inspire change. Good afternoon, everyone.